From the Great Northwoods to the Rockbound Coast and streaming live in HD worldwide at foxbangor.com. More people choose Good Morning Maine.
Hello, everyone. Today on Good Morning Maine, one person was injured when someone opened fire last night in Naples. Plus, a special program in Bucksport that's helping seniors stay in their homes and maintain their independence. And also a look at some of the many 4th of July celebrations held all around the region yesterday. Good morning, everyone. I'm Craig Colson. Emma Smith is off today. We thank you so much for joining us. We'll have all the day's news coming up. And first, a check of the forecast. And for the first time in a while, it sounds like we have some pretty good news, at least for the next couple of days. The rain held off for the most part yesterday. Some people saw some rain, but it didn't really interfere with the 4th of July celebrations. And today, more of the same. Maybe a chance of some thunderstorms later on. And then tomorrow, a nice sunny day on the way. It looks like summer's finally moving back in, at least temporarily, before the rain returns. For more on what we could expect, let's turn things over to Devin Biggs.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Winterport Sheds. Do you need extra storage, a place to live, camp on your lawn, buildings for your pets? Check them out at Winterport or at the Bangor Mall, and of course at winterportsheds.com. All right, let's get things rolling out there this morning. A lot of fog out there in many areas, though, especially across a good part of the viewing area, ranging from Bangor to Bar Harbor areas to the east, to the north, kind of all over the place this morning. So be careful with that. Take it slow and allow some extra time to get to where you're going. We've been watching for that. We had showers and thunderstorms overnight as well in a few spots. Those have since fizzled out, and we're looking pretty good. We'll be watching for more showers and storms in the down east part of the state today as we head towards the afternoon period, so we'll have to watch for that, especially with this area low pressure that's slowly tracking off towards the east. That'll give us that chance for more showers and storms in the southeastern parts of the state later on. And here's how that will look like. Again, by this afternoon, we'll be watching for that development. It will back off later on tonight. We'll then be mostly clear with areas of dense fog developing again overnight. As for the wind, not a big deal at all, mainly at around 5 miles per hour, and remaining rather calm over the next several days, at least the next couple of days, so at least we're looking pretty good in the wind department. But for today, though, we'll say 86 degrees, partly cloudy, some scattered thunderstorms possible, and that north wind getting up to about 5 miles per hour. By tonight, mid-60s, mostly clear areas of dense fog, a little muggy as well. That south wind at about 5 miles per hour. And your hourly forecast for the rest of the morning and afternoon period, watching out for chances for scattered showers and storms during the afternoon. Temperatures warming into the 80s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
Thank you, Devin. We'll look forward to that. A scary scene last night for people who attended the fireworks display down in Naples. It had to be called off when gunfire erupted. The search continues this morning for a teenager accused of shooting a minor as families were getting ready to watch the fireworks. The victim was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police say it's fortunate that no one else was injured. There were so many people in the area. The fireworks were canceled for the night, and now local police are looking for the person believed to be responsible for the shooting. He's described as being 18 years old with blonde hair and weighing about 120 pounds. He was last seen wearing blue jeans, a gray sweatshirt, and a black hat. We'll keep you updated on the search. Maine State Police, meanwhile, have confirmed that 2 suspicious deaths in Hancock County were in fact a murder-suicide. The Office of the Medical Examiner in Augusta has confirmed the deaths of 75-year-old William Cohen and his wife, 71-year-old Pamela Cohen, at their home in Brooklyn was in fact a murder-suicide. Police say on Sunday afternoon, the sheriff's office was called to a home in Brooklyn and discovered the Cohens dead under what they consider to be suspicious circumstances. Maine State Police detectives also called to the scene to help in the investigation, along with evidence response technicians. Cohen served on the Board of Selectmen in town and also worked for many years as a spokesperson for Bangor Hydro and the Verso Paper Company. Police say no further information will be released about the case. A serious ATV crash in Waldo County injured 2 people on Monday. Maine State Police say it was around 5:20 Monday night. Troopers responded to a crash on the Kinney Road in Brooks. They say an ATV being operated on a public way crashed and rolled over multiple times, stopping while still partially in the roadway. The operator was a 17-year-old male from Monroe who was transported to Waldo County General Hospital with minor injuries. The passenger was hurt more severely. They identified that person as 18-year-old Zach Taylor of Unity. He was flown by Life Flight helicopter to Northern Light Hospital with life-threatening injuries. Police say speed and alcohol are believed to be factors in that crash. The operator of the ATV has not been named because he is a juvenile. In other news this morning, the weather turned out to be great for the annual 4th of July parade here in Bangor. People lined up early in Brewer as the parade started on Wilson Street before making its way to downtown Bangor. Our Grace Blanchard got to see what this celebration truly means to all of our local veterans.
Freedom, that's why we're here.
4th of July is one of those celebrations that never fails to bring people together, especially to support our veterans.
Yeah, so we've got our vets out here in our Bell and our World War II Jeep out here to participate in the 4th of July parade. It's a really big thing for our vets to get out in the community and be seen and be appreciated.
Bangor's annual 4th of July parade has always put veterans right at the forefront of the celebration.
The 4th is our independence. It's what gave us everything, our nation, our freedom. And it resonates with so many people. You know, everyone's wearing red, white, and blue. Everyone's representing, and everyone's respecting our vets because they are the ones who gave us our freedom.
And many veterans at the parade said they would do it all again to protect our independence.
It's important for freedom, and I served because of that reason, and I feel like this is a continuation of my service.
Oh, I love it. Every year, I've done this every year. We followed the rules and did what we did. And wherever they decided to send us, we went.
The parade went all the way from Wilson Street in Brewer, finishing up in downtown Bangor, leaving nothing but a trail of smiles on this holiday. In Bangor and Brewer, Grace Blanchard, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Myself and Emma Smith were honored yesterday to take part in the parade. They asked us to be MCs, and we want to thank them again for such a spectacular day. A great way to start off our 4th of July as well. Well, Bar Harbor held its annual 4th of July parade, which included the Anna Shriners and other community groups. Our very own Doug Banks was there to witness all the fun in Bar Harbor.
Starting early in the morning on Main Street, the Bar Harbor parade filled the downtown area with good times, tradition, and perhaps most importantly, candy. The Jack Summers Student Program, Camp Beach Cliff, and the Shriners Mini Trucks help bring the parade to life and entertain onlookers. The combination of heartwarming moments and a goal for everyone to have a good time helped make this parade a winner for all.
The variety. There's everything here, which is nice, for the people.
I think it's unique because it brings the community together. We have a really small community here, and so it feels very supportive of everyone. So when you watch the parade, you'll hear people shouting people's names and waving, and it's just like a really good time, and it brings out a lot of happiness in people.
Even if you live in Bar Harbor or come here from afar, everyone agrees. This annual parade is an event worth coming back to year after year. In Bar Harbor, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Following the parade in Bar Harbor, folks enjoyed another tradition spanning over 50 years, the annual Seafood Fest, sponsored by the Mount Desert Island Rotary Club. Rotary Club members teamed up with their family and friends to dish out the delicacy yesterday, making this festival a popular gathering to attend after the parade is finished. According to festival coordinator Ron Roble, it's also a place to meet new people and to catch up with old friends.
We really enjoy it. We all do see a lot of people that we don't see very often that come out, locals that come each year. And we also get to meet a lot of people from away and get to have conversations about what's happening locally.
Well, according to Roble, this year's festival brought in about 5,000 people, with all the proceeds going to support Rotary projects and local nonprofit organizations. U.S. Senator Susan Collins took part in Maine's largest Independence Day celebration in Eastport. Thousands of people came out to enjoy the events, which included a blueberry pancake breakfast, a craft fair, an antique car show, a pie eating contest, and a fireworks show, of course. Senator Collins walked in the parade alongside her dog Pepper. The city also received a port visit from the USS Oscar Austin, a Maine-built destroyer which was constructed at Bath Iron Works. Meanwhile, in Searsport, crowds lined the streets there for a 4th of July celebration that brought folks from as far away as Tokyo. Our David Ledford brings us a closer look.
A huge crowd this week, today. It was bigger than I can ever remember before.
It's exciting. It's good to see Searsport busy.
It was a star-spangled celebration in Searsport this 4th of July. Fire trucks, puppets, lobsters, and more made their way through downtown to mark the occasion. While many visitors came from across the state, one family arrived from Tokyo to celebrate.
Don't normally get to see parades with trucks and stuff. I know he liked the candy, and I like the candy too. The dinosaur one, of course. I love dinosaurs.
Parade goers came out in their best red, white, and blue outfits to honor the holiday and catch a glimpse of their favorite float going by.
It was cool. I liked seeing the fire trucks.
I did like the motorcycles.
Some who walked in the parade say the show of support for both the country and its military troops was overwhelming.
This is fantastic. It gives us pleasure and pride to be here in the United States, and really to have the people come out and applaud us and see all the action, it brings a tear to my eye.
As the country recognizes its 247th Independence Day, some say that it's important to remember the history behind the holiday.
It's America's birthday, and it means a big thing to everyone, and if it wasn't for America, we wouldn't be here.
Our country allows us to do what we want to do, and it's wonderful.
Town officials say that the fireworks display originally planned for the 4th has been rescheduled due to weather, and to keep an eye out on the town's Facebook page for the new date. In the meantime, Searsport residents are showing their patriotism with flags, food, and
candy.
In Searsport, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Great time to be heading down in Eastport. The time now is 8:11. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, a special program has been launched in Bucksport that's giving seniors the help they need to stay in their own homes. We'll have the details on that, but first a look at that weather forecast. Not a bad day at all today. Partly cloudy with just a chance of some thunderstorms later in the day. A warm day at 86 degrees. Tonight mostly clear. Fog in some areas with lows in the mid-60s. Tomorrow, an even better day on the way. Mostly sunny day with highs near 88.
Moosehead Medicine, Greenville's favorite dispensary. Our knowledgeable staff will guide you on your journey to find the perfect remedy specifically for you. From pain relief to relaxation, Moosehead Medicine has what you need to improve your well-being. Stop by Moosehead Medicine today and discover the power of nature's healing.
Here at the Eddington store, we have what you're craving. From Holton Dairy Farm products to our daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. Did I mention we have fresh cut meats? From hamburg to steaks and even fresh produce, we have what you're craving. And while you're here, don't forget your ice cream at the Dairy Bar and homemade whoopie pies. Are you low on fuel? We offer gas, diesel, and propane too. The Eddington store, for more than your average convenience store. We look forward to seeing you.
Welcome to the Mad Moose Saloon. Get ready to dance the night away to the best live music in town on the largest dance floor in the entire state. Just 20 minutes north of Bangor, the Mad Moose Saloon is the place to be for live music and entertainment. And we always have special events here at the Mad Moose Saloon. Our next big live event is Rednecks and Longnecks Memorial Barbecue and Concert on Saturday, July 15th. Mad Moose Saloon, where the music comes alive and the dance floor never stops.
Moosehead Medicine, Greenville's favorite dispensary. Our knowledgeable staff will guide you on your journey to find the perfect remedy specifically for you. From pain relief to relaxation, Moosehead Medicine has what you need to improve your well-being. Stop by Moosehead Medicine today and discover the power of nature's healing.
What's it going to take to stop this U.S. team?
We can steal their plays.
It's quite simple, really. You train for 4 years in an AR simulation that mimics their every move.
Yeah.
Initializing crystal done.
What's it going to take to stop this U.S. team?
They're faster, slower, with style.
Good luck with that.
A recently launched pilot program aims to keep qualifying Bucksport residents safe and happy in their homes. A.J. Douglas talked to a few community leaders who are making it happen.
Senior residents in the Bucksport community could qualify for free home repairs in an effort to support more home accessibility among elderly community members.
We want Bucksport to be a community that
people can live in from birth to death. Our seniors have additional needs as they age.
The three-part partnership includes several collaborative components. Bucksport Bay Healthy Community Coalition will review residents' eligibility, which includes residency and income requirements. The town of Bucksport will handle funding, as the town council has approved $15,000 in ARPA funds to purchase materials. Finally, Hancock County Habitat for Humanity will assist by finding volunteer contractors.
We're so grateful that so many resources came together to make this happen, and we want to serve at least 20 projects over the next year. This is a pilot program, so the more people that are excited about it, the more we can continue it.
The project will also work as a gateway for additional resources available to aid seniors, such as identifying food insecure residents, medical access, virtual classes, and more.
It's so important, again, for safety, because quality of life and how you feel about your life really impacts overall your health, and we're all about public health and safety.
If you're interested in applying for the Senior Safety and Accessibility Home Repair Program, you can visit bucksportbayhealth.org. If you're a contractor interested in volunteering your time and labor to make this project happen, contact Hancock County Habitat for Humanity. In Bucksport, I'm AJ Douglas for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Construction is underway at Bangor's first tiny home park. 34 tiny homes are being built at a former mobile home park on Hammond Street in Bangor. Currently, 5 of those 320-square-foot homes are in different stages of construction. Walls, siding, windows, doors are completed on at least 2 of those homes. Louis Morrison, owner of the tiny home park, says the homes should be ready by mid-August. We'll keep you updated on those. Hamden Church has closed its doors, but luckily for the community, a food pantry that operates out of the church will continue its important mission. The Hamden Congregational Church is an historic building in town located at 101 Main Road in North Hamden. Built in 1835, church leaders recently informed members that the church would be ending its services at the end of June. The Hamden Neighborhood Food Cupboard has used part of that church building to supply food for 60 to 70 families in the area. And the director of the Hamden Neighborhood Food Cupboard says although the church is closed, the pantry remains open.
We can't say right now where we'll be or what we'll look like in 6 months, but we are remaining in this community. We will be here to serve the folks that we serve. We are hopeful to stay, but we also have plans if we need to move.
Sue Hahn says this year marks the food cupboard's 30th year in operation. The Hamden Neighborhood Food Cupboard is open every Wednesday from 10 until 11:30 a.m. and from 4:30 until 6 p.m. It's also open on Fridays from 9 until 10. Well, the time now is 8:17. Coming up after the break, the rainy weather may be keeping some people from enjoying the summer, but many coastal businesses have been thriving as people seek to escape the wet weather. Plus, gun violence is on the rise all around the nation with no end in sight. Those stories and more as Good Morning Maine continues.
Sure, the driveway looks good now with the snow on it, but you know what will still be under there in the spring? The same cracks, crumbles, and potholes that were there before winter. Call Eaton Paving today. Let's make an appointment to fix those problems when the weather is ready. Eaton Paving and Excavation.
Hood is the cottage cheese lovers love. Start with our award-winning country style. It's delicious on its own, or like this. That. Even, sure. Plus, it's got more protein than hummus and less sugar than yogurt. Then there's Hood's flavors. We expertly blend in real fruit or savory herbs for an unbeatable taste combination you can't recreate at home. Now that's cottage cheese. Hood cottage cheese. Always good, always Hood.
I went to Angie and typed in pool,
water heater,
cleaners, garage,
interior painting, exterior painting.
For whatever project you need, there's an option.
Oh, I have another project. Let me try this. Get started at Angie.com today.
Whether you're hurt by a landscaping truck like this, a work van like this, or any commercial vehicle, we know how to get you the big money you may deserve.
Hurt by a commercial vehicle? Call the Twos. We win for you.
Have you ever seen the Drew Barrymore show?
I like it.
Yeah! I love to have fun. I love to be silly. It's so damn good.
You seem to like create this show that is like unbelievably candid, vulnerable, and authentic. It's so unusual. Thank you for making this.
This is the best chat show ever.
Drew, weekdays at 11 on Fox 22.
Sure, the driveway looks good now with the snow on it, but you know what will still be under there in the spring? The same cracks, crumbles, and potholes that were there before winter. Call Eaton Paving today. Let's make an appointment to fix those problems when the weather is ready. Eaton Paving and Excavation.
Well, dismal weather has turned what used to be beautiful Maine blue skies this time of year into gray, rainy, and humid messes. It certainly did in June anyway, potentially impacting seasonal businesses along the mid-coast. But for one local shop, the need for an escape from the wet weather has actually boosted business this year. The Purple Baboon has always been a popular destination for vacationers in Belfast, but now this one-of-a-kind shop has also become a great place to escape the rain. The manager of the Purple Baboon believes one of the reasons customers keep coming in is due in part to the staff's positive attitude.
When people are on vacation, they feed off of our moods and how we're coming across. So I think if we're really frustrated and bummed out, it's going to be felt. And I think just like, you know, taking that stance of whatever, vacation, you know, got to roll with it.
Have to stay positive. Despite the unpredictable weather we've had recently, this Belfast staple says it plans to keep its doors open, rain or shine. Fortunately, as we said earlier, it looks like we'll have a couple of nice days here. So if you're vacationing in Maine, get out there and enjoy it as much as you can. It's going to be nice and warm. We'll see some sunshine too before the rain clouds return once again. For more on what we can expect, here's Devin Biggs.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Happy Wednesday. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Winterport Sheds. Do you need extra storage, a place to live, camp on your lot, buildings for your pets? Check them out in Winterport or at the Bangor Mall, and of course at winterportsheds.com. Alrighty, here we go. So we're watching for fog again this morning in many areas though, especially from Bangor to Bar Harbor, areas to the east of that, and in the western parts of the state as well. Even in the Caribou area, you're seeing a little bit of fog in a few spots this morning. So keep that in mind as you're driving. Low beam lights or fog lights will be necessary as you do drive. Do not use your high beams. We had some scattered showers and storms last night and early this morning. That is now getting out of here. We're in a little bit of a break, but our down east counties will be watching out for a few more chances for scattered showers and storms as we get towards the afternoon period with this area low pressure right about in here that's currently tracking off towards the east. We'll get some chances for storms. We'll catch a break, but more chances for storms will be on the way later on this week. So moving forward, though, as we get towards the afternoon period, by around 1, 2, 3 o'clock, maybe even as early as noon in some spots, watching out for scattered showers and storms, mainly east of Bangor. So most areas to the north and west should be pretty dry, though, but east of Bangor, I'm out to watch for a chance for a few scattered showers and storms. Overnight will then be mostly clear. Areas of dense fog will be developing. That will burn off. Maybe in the northern parts of the state, some scattered showers and storms developing there, but for us, we're staying dry today, or as we head towards your Thursday, actually, with a lot of sunshine. So get outside and enjoy the nice weather. Just keep an eye on things that are heading further off towards the north for a few chances for showers and storms there. Then later on, as we head towards Thursday night and Friday morning, mostly clear, areas of dense fog developing yet again. As for the rainfall today, not a whole lot. Maybe some locally heavy downpours in a few spots, though, but not a lot of rainfall expected in the down east part of the state. Then moving forward, running this all the way through parts of Sunday, there's some decent rainfall on the way, maybe up to a half an inch of rain in a few spots between now and Sunday evening. UV next forecast for today, despite the clouds, will be at an 8. That's very high. Burn time at 15 minutes. Hats, sunglasses, sunscreen, and shade will be necessary to avoid a bad sunburn. So for today, though, mid-80s, partly cloudy, scattered thunderstorms, humid out there as well. North wind at about 5 miles per hour. By tonight, here we go, middle 60s again, mostly clear. Areas of dense fog developing, and that south wind getting up to about 5 miles per hour. By tomorrow, upper 80s, lots of sunshine, humid again. South wind getting up to around 5 miles per hour. Winterport Sheds extended forecast for dry for your Thursday. More chances for storms developing Friday, Saturday, and again on Sunday. Temperatures overall in the 80s, but on Sunday we cool off into the upper 70s.
When the Katahdin General Store wants to know the local forecast, they log on to foxbangor.com. Come to the KG for fishing, hunting, and camping supplies, souvenirs, unique gifts, apparel like Lazy One, fresh sandwiches and baked goods, the beer cave, liquor, and a variety of takeout items.
Here at Twin City Tire and Service, you will be working with industry professionals. We have ASE certified master technicians and certified tire and lube technicians. If we need your vehicle for a duration of time, we offer a complimentary shuttle service and can even offer a loaner vehicle. Being a client at Twin City Tire and Service means that we will treat you right. This includes a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on mechanical repairs. We also provide you with 1 year of complimentary roadside assistance. Come see us today at Twin City Tire and Service in Brewer.
Bathfitter is a better way to remodel your tub. A custom-made, watertight fit and high-quality materials mean a beautiful tub and a great value. Bathfitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Toyota's all-wheel drive vehicles not only conquer the elements, Toyota conquers its competitors by sheer selection. You see, Toyota has 20 different all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive models. That's more than Subaru, more than Honda, more than Jeep. Conquer most anything with a tough Tacoma 4x4, the best-selling midsize pickup for 18 years, and named best truck among midsize pickups. See your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters. Toyota, let's go places.
Saturdays, baseball's best are showing out on Fox.
Buckle up, it's going to be fun. What a play!
This is where MVPs are VIPs, and where aces always come in pairs. Saturday means it's showtime for Shohei and mealtime for Mandy. All the swag, all the salt, and all the slang.
Swing and a drive! Are you kidding me?
The biggest games on the best day of the week. Fox Saturday Baseball all season long.
New urgent calls this morning from President Biden for tougher gun laws as cities nationwide from Fort Worth to the nation's capital come to grips after a series of deadly mass shootings surrounding the 4th of July holiday. ABC's Justin Finch has more from Washington.
From Fort Worth to Baltimore, frustration and grief after gunfire ripped through communities and claimed lives.
This country needs to re-examine its conscience and find out how to get guns out of dangerous people's hands.
In Philadelphia, authorities say a gunman wearing a ski mask and bulletproof vest opened fire, killing 5 people and injuring 2 boys ages 2 and 13. The gunman surrendering to responding Philadelphia police officers. And in Fort Worth, Texas.
Just before July 4th, we had a shooting. It appears that we had multiple victims that were shot.
Police are investigating after 3 people were killed and 8 others hurt in a shooting at a neighborhood festival. In Wichita, Kansas, at least 7 people suffered gunshot wounds and 2 others were trampled at a mass shooting at a nightclub. Investigators also continue a search for answers in Baltimore, where multiple gunmen are believed to have opened fire at a block party. 28 shot, at least 2 killed. Speaking to a group of educators on the 4th of July, President Joe Biden urged congressional Republicans to pass gun safety reform to protect the nation's schools and communities.
Banning assault weapons and high-capacity magazines, extensive background checks, they're part of the answer. They'll make a big difference.
In a statement, the president doubled down on his calls for tougher gun laws and recognized Illinois' ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines after 10 people were killed in a mass shooting at a 4th of July parade in the Chicago suburb of Highland Park last year. In response, Congress passed bipartisan gun legislation, including $750 million to help states remove firearms from people deemed a personal or public danger and strengthen background checks for gun buyers younger than 21. And the Gun Violence Archive, which tracks U.S. mass shootings involving at least 4 victims, already counting more than 340 mass shootings, more shootings than days so far this year.
That was Justin Finch reporting. In South Carolina, authorities are investigating a deadly alligator attack. They say a 69-year-old woman was killed this week while walking her dog near a lagoon in Hilton Head. Authorities say the woman's body was found near the water's edge and the gator was guarding it at the time. The animal had to be captured before they could even check on her condition. The death comes as the number of gator attacks increases around the country as the animals have become comfortable around people. Now to a major ruling in the battle over free speech online. A federal judge restricting the Biden administration's contacts with social media platforms. The judge sided with Republicans who claimed the administration overstepped in its efforts to stop the spread of misinformation. One of the officials who filed the lawsuit is calling the decision, if I can say that, a win for the First Amendment and a blow to censorship. Here's ABC's Lionel Moyce with more.
This morning, a federal judge in Louisiana is limiting the Biden administration from contacting social media companies, the judge saying the administration likely violated the First Amendment when it pressured those companies to remove certain posts. The order comes as Republican attorneys general in 2 states sue the administration, claiming it pressured sites like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube to remove messages containing purported misinformation about COVID-19, election security, and other issues.
On COVID misinformation, what's your message to platforms like Facebook?
They're killing people. I mean, look, the only pandemic we have is among the unvaccinated. And they're killing people.
Trump-appointed Judge Terry Doughty called the efforts by the Biden administration Orwellian, saying American citizens have the right to engage in free debate about significant issues affecting the country. The judge adding, it is quite telling that each example or category of suppressed speech was conservative in nature. The judge also issued a preliminary injunction barring top administration officials and several federal agencies, including the Justice Department, from having any contact with social media platforms for the purpose of encouraging the removal, deletion, suppression, or reduction of content containing protected free speech. The decision appears to take effect immediately, but can still be appealed.
The First Amendment does not prevent the government from trying to persuade people to do something. And the Supreme Court has explicitly held over and over and over again that the government has a constitutional right to attempt to persuade you to behave in a particular way. But the power is still left with the social media platforms.
Lionel Moyes, ABC News, New York.
Dueling drone attacks across Russia and Ukraine. High-profile strikes inside Russia have increased over recent months as Ukrainian officials remain silent over the assaults. Fox's Greg Palkot is in Kyiv with the latest on that.
Moscow again in the sights of Ukrainian drones. After dramatic earlier attacks, 5 said to be launched by Ukraine, all reportedly shot down, still disrupting flights at a Moscow airport, as Russia launched 4 of its drones at the town of Sumy, death and destruction, and shells hit the city of Kharkiv, children injured.
I don't know what happened. I heard an explosion.
Business as usual for Russian President Putin after the recent uprising by the Wagner mercenary group, speaking to a virtual conference of leaders, including Chinese President Xi and Indian Prime Minister Modi.
Russian society demonstrated unity when they responded against an attempted armed mutiny.
Ukraine's counteroffensive making some gains, still not as fast as expected with Western military aid. President Zelensky's Independence Day message.
I congratulate you on your Independence Day. Only the brave gain independence, and only the best of the brave are able to pass the freedom from generation to generation.
As in many conflicts, like our Revolutionary War, citizen soldiers here play a role. In this 21st century battle, factories turn out high-tech gear to fend off Russian invaders.
Our body armor is the last barrier from the shot, from the bullets.
Sadly, there are a lot more shots and bullets to come as Ukraine fights for its independence from Russia. In Lviv, Ukraine, Greg Palka, Fox News.
All right, coming up on the second half of the newscast, the story of an emergency dispatcher for Bar Harbor who is also a successful author. We'll hear about her latest mystery novel for that very busy mother. More news when we come back.
Jerry's Used Cars has been a family-owned business for more than 30 years, currently in Corinna and Vesey. However, we have changed a little as we are no longer just a buy here, pay here dealership. We now have access to outside financing and also carry utility trailers. We would be happy to assist you with your next vehicle purchase. And don't forget, here at Jerry's Used Cars, we offer an extended warranty. So give us a call at either our Corinna or VZ location.
ABC 7, Fox 22, Mainly Eyes, and River's Edge Chiropractic want to send you to see Big Time Rush live in concert on their Can't Get Enough tour with special guests Max and Jax, Tuesday, July 11th at the Main Savings Amphitheater in Bangor. Sign up to win tickets by registering at Mainly Eyes in the Bangor Mall. Mainly Eyes, you'll see the difference. And River's Edge Chiropractic Wellness Center in Old Town. Win tickets to see Big Time Rush, July 11th on the Bangor waterfront.
You're watching Fox 22, Bangor.
Welcome back, everyone. Today is Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. It's also National Workaholics Day. This holiday is meant to remind us to find a good balance between our home and work life. Workaholics tend to put work before almost everything else, including family, friends, and even their health in some cases. And that can cause big problems in our relationships and in our lives in general. On National Workaholics Day, we're reminded to make sure to care for ourselves outside of work as well. On this day in history, back in 1865, the U.S. Secret Service was created to combat money counterfeiting, forging, and the altering of currency and securities. In 1946, the bikini bathing suit created by Louis Reard made its debut during a fashion show in Paris. Swimming has not been the same since. In 1996, the world's first live cloned animal was born. A sheep named Dolly was cloned using cells from an adult sheep and lived 7 years. And in 1975, Arthur Ashe became the first African American to win Wimbledon, a singles title in a match against Jimmy Connors. Today's birthdays include rocker Huey Lewis, who is 73 years old, actress Edie Falco from The Sopranos is 60, and actress Catherine Irby from Law & Order is 58 years old. I hope I pronounced Catherine's name correctly. She's a wonderful actress. I always like to see her in that show. All right, switching gears now, talking about the weather. And again, it looks like today's a pretty nice day. Just a chance of some thunderstorms later on, so you should be able to get out there and enjoy. Here's Devin with more.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Winterport Sheds. Do you need extra storage, a place to live, camp on your lawn, buildings for your pets? Check them out at Winterport or at the Bangor Mall, and of course at winterportsheds.com. All right, let's get things rolling out there this morning. A lot of fog out there in many areas, though, especially across a good part of the viewing area, ranging from Bangor to Bar Harbor areas to the east, to the north, kind of all over the place this morning. So be careful with that. Take it slow and allow some extra time to get to where you're going. We've been watching for that. We had showers and thunderstorms overnight as well in a few spots. Those have since fizzled out, and we're looking pretty good. We'll be watching for more showers and storms in the down east part of the state today as we head towards the afternoon period, so we'll have to watch for that, especially with this area low pressure that's slowly tracking off towards the east. That'll give us that chance for more showers and storms in the southeastern parts of the state later on. And here's how that will look like. Again, by this afternoon, we'll be watching for that development. It will back off later on tonight. We'll then be mostly clear with areas of dense fog developing again overnight. As for the wind, not a big deal at all, mainly at around 5 miles per hour and remaining rather calm over the next several days, at least the next couple of days, so at least we're looking pretty good in the wind department. But for today, though, we'll say 86 degrees, partly cloudy, some scattered thunderstorms possible, and that north wind getting up to about 5 miles per hour. By tonight, mid-60s, mostly clear areas of dense fog, a little muggy as well. That south wind at about 5 miles per hour. And your hourly forecast for the rest of the morning and afternoon period, watching out for chances for scattered showers and storms during the afternoon. Temperatures warming into the 80s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
Thank you, Devin. An Ellsworth woman with 6 kids and a full-time job has added another title to her name, author. Our Jody Hersey recently sat down with Nicole Austin to learn more about her latest mystery novel.
I've always been a reader and a writer my whole life.
Nicole Austin works full-time as a dispatcher in Bar Harbor, but when she's not on the job or transporting her kids to different activities, this mom of 6 is feverishly writing. She's self-published 2 books, her 2021 novel titled Minor Indiscretions, and her latest book titled The Things We Hide.
They're mystery, thriller, a little bit of domestic drama type of things, so I think a lot of people find they relate to them because they either have been in a position like that, know someone in a position like that, or they just like the feeling of trying to solve them.
Austin says her surroundings and the support she's received from the writing community are what spurred her to finally publish her work.
I decided to self-publish my books. I did have an agent for a time, but I feel like I have more control over my books when I self-publish, and that's important to me because I have a vision for them.
Even though she already has a full plate, Austin also still manages to indulge her love of reading, especially with the authors who inspired her.
I love so many different kinds of writing styles. I obviously love Stephen King, not just because I'm from Maine, but because they're great stories. Wally Lamb and Maya Angelou, so I'm all over the board.
Austin's books can be found on Amazon or at Sherman's Bookshop in Bar Harbor. In Lemoyne, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Good for her. Hey, when we come back, we'll tell you about a special hot dog eating contest along with all the day's sports news right after this.
Who likes to drink good coffee? At Carabassa Coffee Company, we roast premium quality coffee beans from all over the world. Roasted to perfection in small batches, our coffee is always fresh. We offer a large selection, including our specialty blends, organics, single origins, decaf, and flavor. Whether you like light, medium, or dark roasts, we have coffee to suit every taste. We offer flat rate shipping for online orders, and we ship fast. Carabassa Coffee Company. Drink good coffee.
An Odyssey is a long journey full of adventures. And at Odyssey Auto Spa, we understand every vehicle's journey is different.
Hi, I'm Jacob Gage, and as the owner of Odyssey, I take pride in offering a full range of detailing services to keep your ride looking its best. From basic detailing to ceramic coatings, window tint to wraps, we've got you covered. Come see us at our Ellsworth location and let us help you keep your ride looking its best.
Update your outdoor living space and make the most of your outdoor life with a new deck from Hammond Lumber Company. From wood to low-maintenance composite and PVC decking, Hammond has the materials, knowledge, and experience to help you get everything you need for that perfect new deck. Railing options include wood, composite, aluminum, and the modern look of cable railing. Your Hammond sales rep can answer any questions and will walk you through your options. Get the deck you want, the one you deserve, when you bring your vision to Hammond Lumber Company.
On the next Last Man Standing.
I refuse to believe you're going to high school because you will always be my baby. Where but
Their little girl is growing up.
You look beautiful. And you're grounded.
But is she ready to swim with the big fish?
I don't fit in. I don't have big boobs. I don't have a nose ring. I don't have a whale tail.
What's a whale tail?
You know, when your jeans ride down and your thong rides up.
Last Man Standing.
This afternoon, starting at 4 on Fox 22.
Where in America do the best cooks come from?
4 regions, 20 contestants.
Sharpen your knives.
MasterChef United Tastes of America, tonight on Fox.
Hey everybody, Ryan Sudol here. Thank you so much for joining us. As is tradition with Fox ABC Bangor Sports, our Tyler Cruz gathered with a couple of associates to take care of some business we do around here this time of year. Take a look.
What was that? Did I hit something? Is there a flag?
Almost sounded like
you don't. No, you don't think. No. You might want to pull over and check.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a champion.
There you go.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
I thought this was my year. I'm ready to go. It was a close second place last year. The crown was open. Out of the gate, I was 2 hot dogs down in like 15 seconds. I thought I was rolling. Even still, second place, just the first loser.
I was really excited to do this for the first time and thought how cool it would be to be part of that and maybe even be crowned the winner. Oh, it's the worst. I was really trying to compete with Jack. I saw he had a little bit, like a half a dog progress on me or so.
I thought I was on a great pace. I went to the catch-up, and I was really coming through. That was probably the fastest I've ever finished 2 hot dogs in my life, but it clearly didn't matter. Oh my God, he's blowing us out.
I didn't come in with a strategy. I came in to eat.
What?
And I see Keenan on his last couple of bites.
Oh God, Keenan.
I knew at that moment that my chances this year were just dust.
And I achieved. That is game.
I'm honestly still stunned. I've never seen a performance like that in my life.
And then he just blew us all out of the water.
And it was nothing I've ever seen before in my entire life.
Maybe since Jason Tatum's 50 points in the playoffs.
Push.
I got a lot of work to do this offseason.
I'm out for revenge.
I'm going to be back next year, don't you worry.
No one's winning against me.
Amazing. Now let's go to UMaine, where a Black Bear track star who wowed in his first year will get to do his thing on a national stage this weekend. Evan Thornton Sherman will represent UMaine in the USA Track and Field U20 Championships at the University of Oregon. Thornton Sherman had a great freshman season, finishing 3rd and 4th in the 1,500 and 5,000 meters, respectively, at the America East Outdoor Championships. He also won the America East Indoor 5,000 meter title. He looks to qualify for Sunday's 1,500 meter final through Friday's prelims and has already made it to Sunday's 5,000 meter final as well. Okay, now let's go to the Boston Red Sox. Sox, riding a 3-game winning streak, hosted the Rangers on Tuesday. Bottom first, offense getting started early. Jarren Duran leading off. He nails one into center. It rolls to the triangle. He'll round second and get into third for a standing triple. He'd later score 1-0 Sox. Top second, Mitch Garver up with 2 men on, and he takes Caleb Ort to straightaway center. 3-run bomb. It's 3-1 Texas. Top 4, Chris Murphy on the mound now. Robbie Grossman up. He rockets one into left. High off the monster. He's in for a double as Garver scores 4-1 Rangers. Finally, top 7. Justin Garza can't stop the bleeding either. Josh Jung hits this one to the wall. Trevor Simeon scores to make it 5-1. There'd be a rain delay in the 8th, but it didn't spark a comeback. Sox dropped this one 6-2. Okay, that's all the time we have for sports. I'm Ryan Sudol. We'll be back right after the break.
Yo, gotta try this new X. The fine fragrance, go. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You up around the grind, off this way, doing all these shows. The new X Fine Fragrance Collection. Smell finer than the finest fragrances with the GOAT.
Let's face it, getting training and experience is hard, but at Loring Job Corps, we can help. From certifications in automotive technology, obtaining your CDL, or learning building trades, we have you covered. Maybe you prefer joining the high-tech world of computer networking or cybersecurity. We have that as well. Don't delay, get in the driver's seat to your future today. And the best part, Loring Job Corps is free. Receive free training, free meals, and even free housing. Call or go to jobcorps.gov/Loring. Job Corps careers begin here.
Whether it's coaching Little League, volunteering to help our seniors, building affordable places to call home, or providing the children of our employees with scholarships. The New England Toyota dealers and the thousands of people we employ play a role in lifting up the community. We're proud to serve you and to be part of those things that benefit us all. Toyota. Let's go places.
Puzzles are easy. Family, that's a real challenge. It happens rarely, but every once in a while we all go where we're supposed to go. And everything clicks into place.
Young Sheldon. Weekdays at 6 on Fox 22.
Looking for your dream home? Contact a Next Homie today and see what's available right now. Sellers, get ready to get looped and get sold. With Next Home Experience, we have your buyers.
As the weather warms up, sunscreen isn't all you need for protection in the sun. With more, here's ABC News' M. Wynn.
Many of us remember to wear sunscreen when doing outdoor activities, but it's important to protect your eyes too. Radiation from the sun can cause cloudy vision over time called cataracts, and chlorine in swimming pools can weaken the eye's protective barriers, increasing the risk of infection and irritation. Sunglasses with 100% ultraviolet or UV light protection and swimming goggles are your best bet to protect your eyes from these effects. Eye experts also recommend avoid rubbing your eyes even if allergies flare up. This can damage the outer layers of your eyes. Speak to your eye doctor if you have problems from dry eyes or any new eye problems. Healthy habits like staying hydrated, eating leafy greens and foods that contain vitamin C and omega-3 fatty acids also add up and benefit your eyes. With this Medical Minute, I'm M. Wynn, ABC News.
Meanwhile, consumers have a positive outlook on the future of inflation. A report by the Wall Street Journal says recent surveys show consumers believe inflation will remain high this year, but they also expect it to decline in the future. The report adds Fed officials say shoppers believing inflation will drop will help it to do so and could prevent future interest rate hikes as well. Consumers expect inflation to ease to 4.1% within the next year and then 3% in the next 3 years. Let's hope they're right. A new survey finds a growing number of parents say that they're worried that they won't be able to pay for their children's college education. According to a survey by Discover Student Loans, about 70% of parents say they don't feel prepared to pay for college. That's compared to 66% last year. The survey found strained savings because of inflation, not saving early enough, and increases in tuition are some factors that have contributed to parents' unpreparedness. They are certainly not alone. Remote work continues to reshape professional fields all around the nation. Labor Department data shows the amount of time Americans spent working from home increased by about 2 hours in 2022 compared to 2019. A report in the Wall Street Journal says remote work is still common post-pandemic because of workers' leverage at a time where the labor market is tight. Low-earning Americans are increasingly working from home as well. The report adds some offices and call centers that went remote during the pandemic have stuck with it after as they try to keep workers on the payroll. All right, before we go, one last check of that forecast. Looks like a fairly nice day ahead. Here's Devin.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Happy Wednesday. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Winterport Sheds. Do you need extra storage, a place to live, camp on your lot, buildings for your pets? Check them out in Winterport or at the Bangor Mall, and of course at winterportsheds.com. Alrighty, here we go. So we're watching for fog again this morning in many areas, though, especially from Bangor to Bar Harbor, areas to the east of that, and in the western parts of the state as well. Even in the Caribou area, you're seeing a little bit of fog in a few spots this morning, so keep that in mind as you're driving. Low beam lights or fog lights will be necessary as you do drive. Do not use your high beams. We had some scattered showers and storms last night and early this morning. That is now getting out of here. We're in a little bit of a break, but our down east counties will be watching out for a few more chances for scattered showers and storms as we get towards the afternoon period, with this area low pressure right about in here that's currently tracking off towards the east. We'll get some chances for storms. We'll catch a break, but more chances for storms will be on the way later on this week. So moving forward, though, as we get towards the afternoon period, by around 1, 2, 3 o'clock, maybe even as early as noon in some spots, watching out for scattered showers and storms, mainly east of Bangor. So most areas to the north and west should be pretty dry, though, but east of Bangor, I'm out to watch for a chance for a few scattered showers and storms. Overnight will then be mostly clear. Areas of dense fog will be developing. That will burn off. Maybe in the northern parts of the state, some scattered showers and storms developing there, but for us, we're staying dry today, or as we head towards your Thursday, actually, with a lot of sunshine. So get outside and enjoy the nice weather. Let's keep an eye on things that are heading further off towards the north for a few chances for showers and storms there. Then later on, as we head towards Thursday night and Friday morning, mostly clear, areas of dense fog developing yet again. As for the rainfall today, not a whole lot. Maybe some locally heavy downpours in a few spots, though, but not a lot of rainfall expected in the down east part of the state. Then moving forward, running this all the way through parts of Sunday, there's some decent rainfall on the way, maybe up to a half an inch of rain in a few spots between now and Sunday evening. Give you next forecast for today. Despite the clouds, will be at an 8. That's very high. Burn time at 50. 15 minutes. Hat, sunglasses, sunscreen, and shade will be necessary to avoid a bad sunburn. So for today, though, mid-80s, partly cloudy, scattered thunderstorms, humid out there as well. North wind at about 5 miles per hour. By tonight, here we go, middle 60s again, mostly clear. Areas of dense fog developing, and south wind getting up to about 5 miles per hour. By tomorrow, upper 80s, lots of sunshine, humid again. South wind getting up to around 5 miles per hour. Winter report sheds extended forecast for dry for your Thursday. More chances for storms developing Friday, Saturday, and again on Sunday. Temperatures overall in the 80s. But on Sunday, we cool off into the upper 70s.
Motorcycle accidents happen fast.
The bike was totaled. I was seriously hurt.
I needed someone with a track record of helping injured bikers.
If you've been injured in a motorcycle accident, you're going to need everything you are entitled to. Find out what your case may really be worth.
They got me way more than I thought I'd get.
Every dollar I deserve.
And there was no fee until they won my case. They really do mean business. Problem solved.
The law offices of Joe Bornstein. Maine lawyers working for Maine people.
Are you considering buying a new home? A home inspection is a major step in the home buying process. Knowing the current condition of your future home is very important. From simple DIY repairs to major issues that could cost thousands down the road. Not only can TJ inspect your property, but he is also a licensed contractor. Give him a call today at 210-5000 for a free inspection quote.
This or that, this or that. You can do this when you Angie that. You can do this when you Angie that. You can do this because Angie's where it's at.
Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Get started today at Angie.com.
Great things are always cooking at the Ground. New menu, new specials, with an amazing variety of choices for every taste. Good times, great service, and amazing food. Only at your locally owned Ground, Odland Road, Bangor.
I will see your 18 and drop it like it's hot. 15. 25 words or less.
Small fridge. Mini fridge.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We going all the way today.
Making a splash.
Blank, ball, pool, cannonball. Yeah!
All summer long.
You're going home with $10,000. Let that sink in.
Weekdays at 9 on Fox 22.
Another hot dog eating contest for you. Eating champion Joey Chestnut claims his 16th mustard belt. Chestnut outate 15 other contestants by double digits in this year's Nathan's Famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest. Following a rain delay, Chestnut ate, get this, 62 franks and buns in 10 minutes for the victory. And Mickey Sudo won the women's hot dog eating contest, defending her title by consuming 39 and a half hot dogs. Probably have a tummy ache today. Well, motorists have been lining up at a gas station chain for a July 4th special of $1.76 per gallon. This was the scene at Sheets Station in Hickory, North Carolina yesterday, as motorists lined up for that special price, which also included all grades of gasoline. The promotion started just after midnight Tuesday, and ran through the day until they ran out of gasoline.
Gas price is wonderful. That here it is a holiday and we can be able to drive.
The prices are insane because it's been like $3 for so long. My mom actually sent me a picture of the gas prices, so that's how I knew to come.
Nice surprise for all of them. And fireworks at the Capitol capped off a very busy 4th of July in Washington. A fireworks display illuminating the National Mall last night as the nation celebrates its Independence Day. The Biden family peered out at the grand display from the White House after a day full of events that included a barbecue for military families and a concert at the White House. Take a look at those pictures. Just beautiful displays there in Washington. I was lucky I got to go to one of those 4th of July celebrations there in Washington, and you've never seen anything like it, the fireworks anyway. Well, that's it for now. We thank you so much for joining us. Just a reminder, I'll be taking part in a special fundraiser for Bangor Humane Society starting at 10 a.m. this morning. They're going to make us do all kinds of weird things to help raise money for Bangor Humane Society, eating out of dog dishes, that kind of thing. So you can tune in on Facebook Live at 10 a.m. to check that out. Hopefully you'll support the Bangor Humane Society. If you're heading out for the day, whatever you're doing today, we hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.